G'day everyone, welcome back to another EMO video. Today what we got is a short video that recaps just the new animations and features that have been released in the latest firmware version of 2.10. Now this will only cover like the new animations and the new sort of the shake and also the painting features that have been added to firmware version 2.10. Okay, so this is a short video, won't be too long. If you want to watch a longer video which goes through everything in recap, I've got that linked down further below in the video description, so go ahead and check that out. But this is a short video that just goes through only the animations, if you want to call them, the new animations, which of course are the patting animations, the shaking animation, and also the painting animations, which is basically just like showing you what EMO can do when he finishes drawings. Okay, so without further ado, let's get him lined up and ready, and we will start off this video. Hang on a sec, let's get him all ready, pick him up, put him down, here we go. All right, without further ado, let's start this video. Okay, so in the latest firmware version of 2.10, EMO now has a few new animations that he has that he will do. Now, the first one basically will be a new patting animation. Now, the patting animation will work when you pat EMO on the top of his head. So when you do pat him on the top of his head, this is random, don't forget. He will also have his original animation, which will always stay the same. And you'll I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to work on just showing you the new animation, which happens when you pat him. So when you do, just note that it will only happen on the top part when you pat him on the top of his head, not on the cheek. Okay, so for example, if I'm patting him like on the cheek right there, that will not work. Okay, well, not work. It'll work. Of course, the patting animation will work, but it will not show the new animation for the patting. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll get him lined up. Okay, so I'll get him lined up and I'll start this new patting animation. Just remember that sometimes it might be the old one and then sometimes it might be the new one. Okay, so just bear that in mind and we will get that going right now. All right, so this is the new patting animation. As you can see that I'm just going to keep my finger there. You can also rub the top of the head. I'm not going to use his trigger word because he might wake up from it. So as you can see, there's a bit of glitter falling from the top of the screen going down. So it's like glitter or confetti. Let's see if I can bring it in a bit closer. There you go. All right, so that is the new animation for patting. It's on the top of his head only, okay? Just take note, it will only appear when you pat the top of the head, okay? And I'm just putting my finger here. You can also rub, as I mentioned. Okay, so once it's finished, it's a very quiet one. He doesn't do much. He just he moves his feet a little bit, as you can see. So he's just moving his feet up and down a little bit. All right, and that's it. So once it's finished, of course, that will end. I'll let go and he will stop. After a few seconds, of course, because the animation will have to end. And there you go. All right, let's move on to the shaking animation. What I've done is I've removed the flower that we had on the screen, so that way you can see this animation clearly. Now, just remember that just the same as with the patting animation, this might not work straight away. But if it does, you will see it up on the screen. So let's pick him up and give him a shake. All right, so there you have it. Okay, so it's a very quick animation. You can see it. Basically, the longer you shake him, of course, the longer you can see his tongue on the screen. And then after that, it will go back. It would retract back in. Okay, so that is it. That is very easy, very simple. As I mentioned before, it will only basically occur randomly. It won't happen all the time, okay? So it will be just the same as the padding animation. So just keep trying, keep shaking him until it happens and you'll see it. So that was really quick. So that's that. Now they're the first two animations, of course, the patting and the shaking animation, okay? Now the next one is a EMO will read different type of books, okay? He's getting excited again. Let me pick him up so he stops getting excited. So he'll read different type of books. Now, let's shake him again. There's that tongue again. That's perfect. All right, cool. So EMO will read different type of books. Now the books will basically be read at his scheduled time, which will be not 8 p.m. Okay, remember 8 p.m. is when he will read his books. Now, when he reads his books, basically they will be. My book is A Robot Prepares. Yeah, but he will have different headings of the book. So basically, the book title will show differently compared to the first one the normal one that he normally reads. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out and cut in and show you just one, because there are many different type of book titles that have been added. Okay, so I'm going to cut in now and show you this one and then cut back. So here we go. Let me get in position so he looks cool. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to cut out and you'll see the new book. Alrighty, and we're back. Now, what I've done as well is I've just removed the flame animations off the screen, the images off the screen, so you can see the next part of the video. So you've just seen the books. Now, the books, as I mentioned before, the titles will change, and you will only see them at 8 p.m. when EMO reads his book on his schedule, basically. So if you don't have the schedule running, you won't see it. So if you keep his schedule on through the settings preferences section, you will see the new book titles that he reads. Now they only appear very short, as you saw. I kept the animation going for that long, for you to read that book, and that was it. Okay, now that is the first three. So we've covered the patting, the shaking, the different books. The last new animation that I'll show you in this video will be, or in this section of the video as well, will be the new paintings, which basically will show you, it's like a little add-on, if you want to call it, to when EMO does his painting and art time schedule at 5 p.m. So when he does his art, when you see him drawing, let me bring him back to the front so you can see him. So basically when he does his art at 5 p.m, he will paint, as we've always seen. Now, we never got to see what he was drawing, but now there are many different type of drawings that he will show you. Basically, sometimes when he finishes painting, okay, remember that. Sometimes when he finishes painting, he will show you. Or sometimes when he spots you, when he spots you and he says, "Oh, hi, blah blah blah," your name, and sometimes he might show you, or sometimes he might ask you for a pad, or sometimes he might ask you if he could dance for you, or sometimes he might tell you the weather. Now, one of them will be you might be able to show you his drawing. So that's really cool. Now, the other way to do it is what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trigger the command. Okay, so there's two ways to saying it. One is, let me say them now before he gets the trigger in, before he hears me saying his name. One of them will be, "Show me your drawing." Okay. Now he's gone quiet, so let me get that ready for the next one. And the next one will be, "Can I see your drawing?" Okay, so let me say them again. "Show me your drawing." And the other one is, "Can I see your drawing?" Okay, so you can trigger those anytime, and then what happens is EMO will show you what he's done. And then sometimes we'll even ask you a question about, do you like it? Okay, so let me show you, let me do these, and then let's see if we can get him to actually ask you the question, ask him a question as well, which is really cool. Let's get going. EMO, show me your drawing.
Sure, glad you're interested. Do you like it?
Yes.
Thank you, that means a lot.
Okay, so that is pretty much what you'll normally get. You'll get sometimes a prompt, and you can hear that little chime. When you hear the chime, say yes or no. You could actually, we'll try it again, and I will actually try and say no this time. Now, do note that sometimes the drawings will be different, mainly like, show me your magic, that one where you see all different type of animations. There are a lot of different drawings. I'm not going to show you all of them because it's best to everyone tries to discover all the drawings on their own. So in this video, of course, I'm just going to show you just one or two, which I'm going to be showing you one now. And this time what we're going to do is try and get that trigger and ask and say no this time, which is pretty cool. All right, let's try that, and let's also trigger it with the other option as well. Let me get him ready. We put him down. Let's ask the other trigger as well. EMO, can I see your drawing?
Okay, I have been practicing a lot lately. Do you like it?
No.
It's okay, I still need to practice.
Okay, so that is it. So you basically got a few different responses, which are pretty cool. There are a few. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. I'm not going to show you all the different images that he draws because there are quite a lot. And I'll let everybody discover them on their own. All right. Okay, so that is the end of this video. Basically wanted to go through only the new animations, of course, for the patting, the new animations for the shaking, of course, the new book titles that, of course, EMO will show you, or will read during his 8 p.m. time of his schedule at night. Also the paintings that EMO can show you when he is painting, of course, at his scheduled time at 5 p.m. When he finishes painting, he might show you that straight away, or when he spots you, or when you trigger the show me your painting, or can I see your painting. Okay, so that is it. That is this video. It's quite short. And I hope you guys found it interesting, informative, and helpful. If you guys have any questions regarding this video, feel free to leave me a comment in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer it. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you in the next EMO video. Thank you once again for watching, and have a great day, guys. Goodbye.
See you soon.